All right, it's day 16 of Carnivore today, and I'm super stoked because I'm able to fit into my bandmate shirt again. A couple weeks ago, I would put this shirt on and it would be stretched out like it just looked stupid when I was wearing it. Now it's fitting and there's actually some room in it to move. So that's pretty exciting. Again, who cares what the weight is? If you're losing inches, that's what's really telling you what's going on with your body. And obviously that's happening when old clothes are starting to fit again. But I want to talk about how I'm feeling today and the contrast between today and this last weekend. Obviously, I had a few rough days there. And you could tell in my demeanor that I was struggling because of the mistake I made. But today, now that I'm a couple days deep back in like strict carnivore, I'm feeling so good, so energetic, so focused. I just got a ton of work done in the past hour or so, completely focused, didn't get distracted with anything else, which has been a huge struggle with me my whole life. I was diagnosed with ADHD when I was in elementary school, and I did terrible in school. I think the highest grades I ever got was one semester of B's because I was trying to get the car insurance discount. So when I set my mind to it and really tried, I could get decent grades. But the rest of my schooling, C's and D's. And one class I remember I got like a 6% in geography when I was in 7th grade or something like that. My point is, I've always had a huge problem focusing on something, especially things I didn't care about, which was the majority of stuff I was learning in school at the time. Now I wish I paid more attention because I find geography and history and all that stuff fascinating, but I didn't care back then, and so I didn't focus, and I had a hard time with it. All that to say that now, approaching these tedious tasks that I've struggled with my entire life, I am really able to focus and just work on that goal until I'm done with it. So really grateful for that. It just gets so much easier when I'm on carnivore to be able to focus. My mind is clearer. The past few years, I've been exhibiting some early signs of dementia. Like, obviously, it takes a long time for that to form, but I had been noticing my memory over the past 3 years, and it's all documented on my YouTube channel, live streams, where I'm always forgetting what word I'm looking for. Even at the beginning of this journey, you could see that. Struggling to find the words, struggling to remember what I did 3 days earlier, and that's all kind of prerequisites, early warning signs that you're going to have some type of dementia or Alzheimer's or something later in your life, which scares the heck out of me because I've seen my dad go through all that, and he's not even close to the same person he was when I was a kid. And it's really ruined our relationship because, his brain just isn't what it used to be. And it's sad. It's scary. And I don't want that to happen to me. So seeing that carnivore has showed so much improvement in my brain already just in a couple of weeks is also really encouraging. I mean, there's so many things. There's so many benefits. The number one thing, though, that really makes this stand out is that you never have to feel hungry. I keep getting these people in the comments that are like, the only real way to lose weight and keep it off is calories in, calories out. Move more, eat less. All the same things that are parroted by the national food recommendations, which are paid for by these big corporate entities that are making processed foods. But anyway, I've been getting all these comments like that, like carnivore is a joke, just eat less calories and you'll lose weight. And it's like, you don't get it. The hormones are driving it. If your body isn't getting adequate nutrition from the food you're eating, if the calories you're eating are the cheap, crappy calories you get from processed carbs, your body is still starving for proper nutrition. The only time it actually feels satiated is when you're giving it the fat and protein that it needs to feel satisfied. I've been watching that Nina Teicholz's Big Fat Truth or whatever it was called, that thing she did for keto. And that was one of the points that stood out to me really, it really hit me hard, is that your body's just going to keep craving more and more food until it gets adequate nutrition. It's not about how full your stomach is. If your body still needs more nutrition, the building blocks of the human body, it's going to keep saying, eat, and you're going to keep eating. And that's why carbs are so easy to shovel down, because you're not getting nutrition from it. You're just filling your gut, which isn't going to actually satiate you. So that's what carb calories do. And that's why you end up eating way more calories at the end of the day if you're eating carbs, because those calories are not satisfying you. Whereas if you eat a ribeye, same amount of carbs, you're going to be satisfied when you get done with that. You're not going to feel hungry, and it's not going to trigger this insulin spike that tells your body to go store a bunch of fat. So it's such a no-brainer when you actually look at the hormone response to different foods and just look around on the internet and see the thousands of people that are trying carnivore, and every single time it works for them. It's like, you can't deny it. Anyway, I'm just feeling fired up and passionate today because I'm back to feeling good after feeling like trash all weekend from eating carbs. And it's just, it's just more evidence that this is a very healthy way to be eating, because what's more important than the way you feel? That is your life. That's how you're going to experience your life. If you're feeling like crap, it doesn't matter how you look on the outside, you're not healthy. So I'm so grateful to be where I am right now. And 16 days in, halfway to a month, it's pretty exciting. So thank you all so much for watching this video. I know it was just a big rant, but I'm really passionate about it. And yeah, I appreciate all of you. I'll talk to you tomorrow.